if you've ever had problems trying to generate AI images, well, this video is for you, because I know I have in the past. I've been trying to generate some images for my 3D printing, or if you want to do some CNC carving, or even for 3D prints like this. And it's been doing your head in, because it used to do my head in. But now this online tool, it's a one-stop does all. You can actually generate the image. You can actually then turn it into a depth map, and then you can actually make the STL file, the 3D file, all on the same website. And then you can print it out or carve it or do anything you want with it. Let's jump straight in and I'll show you the AI image generation right now. So as you can see, we're over on the Sculpt OK website, and if you've watched my videos before, you'll see that I've talked about the depth map generator, but today we're going to look at the image generator. So let's get straight in over to it. So on the landing page, you just click here, image generator, and this will just load it straight up. And as you can see, this is the landing page, as it were, and you've got lots of different options going on now. You can text to image, image imitation, image to image, image fusion. So there's a lot going on now. They're still improving them and making them better. And as you can see at the bottom, these are some of the ones I've been playing about with, and it's so cool. I'm going to show you these. That's a stone, that's wood, that's an improved image. And as you can see, I've been having some really cool results. So let's jump straight in, and the first thing that we're going to do is it's like just any normal AI image generation. It's just going to be a prompt. We're just going to type in the instructions, and it's going to spit us out the picture that we want. Now, obviously, like any AI generation, it does really come down to the prompts. Now, I'm going to pop on the screen now what my prompt is. I've dialed it in a little bit. I've been working on a silver piece of art, that takes influence from Millet and Hamlet, the play Hamlet by Shakespeare. Now this is what I'm going to generate. So I'm going to do a 3. You can choose what image size you want, 3x2, 1x1, what ratio. And at the moment you can only do medium images. As you can see, the large is marked out, but that is coming soon, and you can only generate one at a time, because as I said, this is still early on and they're still improving the service. So let's just click generate, and we'll see what that spits out. Oh wow, no, as you can see, a little bit of a mistake that does happen with AI images. Now, she's only got one leg and she's got 2 arms. Now that's easy, you can remedy that quite easily. I can go in and in the prompt, I should have put some negative prompts that says, just give me 2 arms, just give me 2 legs. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we're going to regenerate again, and we'll see what comes out. And as you can see here, wow, this is a cool one. That's come out really cool. As you can see, it's got everything that I asked for in the quote. So what we can do now, you can save that image out if you want, and then you can go on and do what you want with it. And because you're on Sculpt OK, you're kind of in the right place. If you want to make a depth map, to go on to make a CNC carving or laser engraving, 3D print, it's all on the same website. But what I'm interested in today is the actual image. So what I'm going to show you now, this is an actual image that I made with Sculpt OK. If you see here, I'll just bring it across so you can see. Similar kind of theme. And now what I want to do with that, I want to see if I can improve that or change it into something else. Now, as you'll see down here, there's lots of options. I've actually took that image and I've turned it into a stone representation of it, and also, get rid of that, a wood interpretation. Now it's really easy to do. I'm going to show you how you do that now. You just come down to here, image to image. I'll get rid of the prompt because we don't need the prompt. And what you do is you select what type of model you'd want. And now there is more coming, but you've got a stone, you've got metallic, you've got gypsum, which is like a carved, almost like a plastery type of finish, jade, bronze. So you can choose what you really want to do. Well, I've got the stone one selected now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the image in. And that was the image I've just showed you, what I created a bit earlier. As you can see down the bottom, I've already done one stone one, so we'll see what it can do again. Let's see if it will replicate it. And we click generate, and there we go. As you can see, it's carved in stone. How cool is that? It's just a really cool tool, and these are like all preset models you can do. Let's try a jade one. Let's see what it looks like in a jade finish, because I haven't done that one before, so that'd be cool. This is going to make it almost as if it's like being hand carved out of jade. Whoa, And there you go. You've got like the jade eye. Is it jade carving? How cool is that? But it's lots to mess about with. And of course, you can always put prompts in as well, and to change it however you want it changed. But it's something you just need to mess about with and experiment and play with it and see how it goes. And now, as another option that I've been playing with, which has been very, very cool. Let's just refresh it. Let's get out and start again. It's the image imitation. Now, what that is, you can put an image in, you can give it a starting point and go, this is an image. I want a close copy, basically, of this, but can you just change it slightly and it'll change it in some way? Now, let's just try with the one that I've done. So I'm going to add the image again. So there's the original image, as you can see. I'm going to pop that in. It's just loading it in. Now, I'm going to ask it to basically imitate that and just give it a slightly different change on it. So if you've come up with an image that you really like, but you just want it changed slightly, and you don't know why, or something about it, you can just pop it into here and keep generating and generating, and it'll give you lots of different options, and you can just choose which one you want to use for your project. So let's click generate, as you've seen, and we'll see what it does. And there we go. If you can see, look at the quality of the water and the skull. If I get the original image back up, yeah, if I show you the original image side by side, you'll just see, if I can drag it in, sorry folks, there we go. If I just resize it, you'll see the improvements it's made. It's almost, as you see, the dress is slightly different, the lace dress she's wearing, but look at the quality of the skull and the water, the reflections in the water are a lot better, and it just improves it and it gives you another option. So it's almost like upscaled it as well. So I just think that's a lot better. The fingers are a lot better. And it is just an option. It's something you can try and go, well, you know what? I want that image. I'm happy with that composition, but I want it slightly improved, and just generate it and it'll work. Now, of course, Sculpt OK is a paid service, so you do have to pay for these, but I've actually got a link in the description below that will give you some free credits so you can test it out. So if you sign up using the link below, it's just a free trial kind of thing, and it gives you some free credits and you can have a play about and see whether you like it. But there is lots of different payment tiers, and it really depends on how much you're going to use it and what you want to get out of it. But once you've got this type of image, it all depends what you want to go on and do. Now, it's a one-stop place. You can now then go on and make a depth map, and all you do, you come at the top, AI tools, and you come over here, depth map, and you just pop in the image that you want. So I'm going to pop that image in that we made, number 2. There it is. I'm going to pop it in there. Now this is just going to quickly generate me a depth map, which you then can go on to use for whatever you want, your STL file creation, to do your 3D prints, laser engraving, CNC carving, all that type of thing. And what I like about it, it's all on the one website. I can come up with an idea, jump on the computer, generate the image, then transfer the image straight across, all on the same website, over to the depth map generation, and export it out as an STL file as well, because it will generate you that as well. So let's just have a run through of doing that. So as you can see now, the 3 images have dropped in, and they're all different detail levels, and it all depends what kind of project you're working with. So we're just going to have a quick look at this very first one, the low detail. We'll go on the 3D preview. You just click that button. As you'll see, it'll open it up and it'll actually make the bas relief for you, the 3D image. Now, if you look at that, pretty cool. But you can also, there's lots of different options here. A model scaling, this is a new little option. You can increase this and it'll increase the detail on the actual model. If you go down, see, less detail. If I put it up to 100, there you go, really dials in the detail. And you can also change the thickness, how much the relief, how high relief you want. And how cool is that? That's looking so cool. And that's just with the first low detailed generation, and I think that's really cool. That'd transfer across, that'd 3D print nicely, and no doubt that'd carve nicely as well if you had a nice wooden panel or whatever you wanted to do with a CNC. But let's have a look. You've got the next detailed one, so you can preview that. We can go to that just to show you. Now this is another option. We'll up the detail there. And as you can see, it just gives you a little bit more detail. in the water and on the lines on a dress. So it just it really does depend on your final project, what you're trying to achieve. Look at that, that'd carve nicely and 3D print again. So it just depends on what you're doing. And we'll just have a quick look at the last one. You've got that one, and we'll just have a look at, this is the high detailed one. Now this depth map here probably more be suited if you're doing a laser engraving on a piece of metal or some slate or something like that. I think for a 3D print or a carving might be too detailed and not quite right. But that's what it is, you just got to play about. If we have a look, see, it's a bit more detailed this time and it's more cut in, so it wouldn't really work for a 3D print. But that's something you get with experience. You play about with these things and you get the right outcome. But those two, I think, really cool. And that's all in one place. And as you can see, it's took pretty much less than 5 minutes. If I cut all the talking out, I could get all that done in 5 minutes. And I got something from idea in the head, computer's made the image, and then it's across out to the 3D printer and it's done. And I just think it's just so cool, all being in the right place. So I hope you found that useful, and hopefully that'll help you generate some images and then all in one place, get them over to the end project that you're trying to do. Oh, if you do want to see me take these and make something out of silver with them, check this video out here, because you'll see me use a 3D print generated on Sculpt OK to make a piece of silver. Cheers for watching, folks.